Hi, I'm Emmanuel. My testimony is God's provision throughout my life. Throughout my life, you can really see His hand upon a lot of things, especially in line of employment. It was really hard for me to get a job coming out of university. It took about like 3 years, and during those 3 years, I struggled to get a job at like McDonald's, saying that I'm overqualified, but then the jobs that I'm actually qualified can't get. So, I took a job at Sainsbury's. Paladin actually helped me to get a job at the hospital, and then I took a leap of faith to move to London, where I said I was a sound engineer, but I was really working as a cleaner. But God really provided through those times, and through that time, I actually proposed to Jira, who's now my wife, and we just thank God because we had a wedding to pay for, and it was paid. It was still paid. My rent was still paid. Food was still in my fridge, and then we just thank God because during that time as well, I got a job, my first professional job as an AV engineer. I did that for 2 years, and the job that I have now, we just thank God because that took us to a new level of finances. And honestly, it's been fun because, as you all know, I travel a lot. I traveled the world. I was able to travel the world, but at a cost, and that cost was my family. I now have a 1-year-old and another one on the way. So it's taken a toll on my family, as my job is not really relatable to the normal person. I know this sounds weird, but literally you will ask me where I am, or how's work, and I'll be in Switzerland one day, then literally the next day maybe Peru or something like that. But it's been amazing, and I really thank God because he provided something that I've had on my list to travel. Before the job, I never traveled anywhere, and it's always been a dream of mine to travel. But now, one of my prayers is that I'll be at home with my family to help raise our children and be with my wife. And God has just shown His hand again, and He has provided a job as in project management. Something that I'm not really qualified for. But one thing I've realized in this journey is that God's will comes first, and God's will, no matter what is in your way, if it is in God's will, it will get done. So I was not qualified for, but God put people in. He put people in my path that I walked into and talked to, and He put things very, things were just done. I don't know how to explain it, but I'm now a project coordinator, in line to be a project manager within the next year. And I just thank God because the testimony is not about the job, it's about that God's will has always been very straightforward, and I am very lucky enough to understand the truth and to walk that path. And Lord, I just say thank you, because now that I'm at home, I'm with my family, no more traveling. Like literally, I can't even explain it, but I just thank God. Just thank God in general. So that's my testimony.